Newcastle are close to signing Isak from Real Sociedad. A lot of people are surprised by this move by Newcastle, especially seeing that they got a lot of credit and applause for how they have conducted their transfers so far, their slow build to the top approach. Now, out of the blue, they're going to spend 60 million pounds on a player that is not a world beater or one of the top names in world football when it comes to a forward. But it's rumored that he's a striker that Eddie Howe himself wants badly. So I'll be giving the reasons as to why Eddie Howe wants this player and why he will improve Newcastle. Newcastle played Manchester City in the previous weekend. They performed way above expectations. They were excellent throughout the match. They led Man City by 2 goals before Man City did what they are famous for, crawling themselves back to a game. Based on how they attacked Manchester City and how successful it was, must have triggered something in Eddie Howe as to how much potential his team has to do wonders in this season. I'm sure Eddie Howe looked at his bench to replace Callum Wilson and he only saw Wood, and he was so disappointed that the only option he has on the bench is Wood. So now he has gone for Isak because he's a better replacement, a higher quality striker to complement Callum Wilson and to complement the strategy and the plan Eddie Howe has after the Man City game. The Man City game proved to Eddie Howe that his team can perform way above their target for the season. So now they are more ambitious than they were in the beginning of the season. That's the first reason why Eddie Howe wants to sign Isak. The second reason is his age. He's a 22-year-old footballer. So he has a lot of capacity to learn and adapt to Eddie Howe's style of play. Seeing that he was playing for Real Sociedad, it means he was playing in a fluid, attacking football-based team. So this in turn makes Isak a perfect player for Newcastle, especially the way they are playing right now. He is also young enough to come off the bench for the majority of the season just to learn the ropes and to see how the Premier League is played. The Premier League is a very, very different league compared to the Spanish La Liga. So his age will allow him to be able to sit on the bench and not panic. If he was a more experienced player, he wouldn't be able to humble himself enough to sit on the bench and learn the ropes. The same way all the players that have been drafted in by Klopp and Pep have done the previous seasons. Reason number 3 is Callum Wilson. Newcastle already has a first choice striker capable of leading them to greater heights. So that means Isak is going to be learning from a striker of a high level enough for him to respect and want to learn from him. Isak may be a full international, a regular for Sweden, but I'm sure he will respect Callum Wilson enough to want to learn from him. Callum Wilson is a tremendous striker, especially after the game against Man City. He proved that when he's in form and injury-free, it does wonders for the team. So Isak will be learning from a striker who's relatively the same standard as him.